welcome back to January, and this is Kadi. Welcome back to Kadi Books. In this video, I want to do a book haul, guys. I want to do a book haul of the books I bought, modern romance books I bought, and yeah, this is my first haul for January 2024. So let's jump right into the video, guys. So guys, if you're a newcomer, you're welcome. If you're a 10 subscriber, thank you for coming back to my channel. So in this video, I want to do a book haul. I want to share with you guys 7 modern romance books I bought. I love modern romance a lot. I can relate with them so well, and I enjoy reading modern romance, especially small modern romance, because I can put it in my bag to travel. Okay, so this modern romance collection is from Boon, and I'm just going to go ahead to share them with you. Okay, first book we're doing is A Suspicious Proposal. Is by Ellen Brooks, Miles and Boons, and it's modern romance. Okay, so all 37 books, everything is modern romance, and basically it says let me read the back. One wedding leads to another. Essie meets millionaire businessman Xavier Gray at a wedding. She was the chief bridesmaid. He was a distant relative of the bridegroom. They were strangers, yet for some reason Xavier clearly disapproved of Essie. She was determined not to care. She simply flirts with him and then leaves the wedding. Only Xavier's was intent on pursuing her. Rich and handsome, he was used to getting what he wanted, and he wanted Essie. But when Xavier proposed, was it an affair or a marriage he had in mind? Okay, so guys, I love it when a book is when somebody proposes, and I feel like this is a friend to an enemy to friend book, modern romance, and for the fact that he disapproves of her and then later wants to chase her, I think it's going to be a very interesting read. Okay, so the second I'm reading is, or rather the second book is The Token Wife, a still modern romance. It's by Sarah Craven and is under Miles and Boons publication. So I'm just going to read the back. Okay, first of all, I was drawn to the ring and the flowers and how solemn it looked. So it says the Playboy marriage ultimatum. Alexander Fabian is a high-flying city banker who lives lives in the fast lane on his own terms. When his family insists it's time for him to settle down, Alex laughs, but when an ultimatum to marry within 3 months or lose his inheritance, he's forced to find a bride. Louis Trentham is recovering from a broken heart, and she's instantly weary when Alex Fabian proposes. He's formidable, he's dynamic, he's gorgeous, and he's surely way out of her league, but the chemistry between them is irresistible. Should Louis take the plunge or say I do? Okay, guys, you see all this ultimatum marriage is always very interesting because they don't expect in the long run that they are going to fall in love with the person that they are proposing to, and then we can see that he doesn't want to lose his inheritance, so he's going to do anything to marry her. Guys, I know that it's cheesy, but I love this kind of romance, like impromptu romance, inheritance romance. A few. So this is the second book in our book haul. The third book is Emma Darcy, The Sweetest Revenge. It's a modern romance and it's by Miles and Boons. And yeah, this cover is very catchy. Okay, so an all-consuming passion. I'm just going to read the back. The moment Nick Armstrong saw Bandy Lamb, he had to have her. But the sexiest woman he had ever met, completely forgotten, was the teenage Barbie whose youthful crush he rejected years ago. For Barbie, the sweetest revenge was to make Nick want him, then cut him dead. Only he didn't seem to remember her, and his desire sparked the realization of how deeply she still wanted him. Suddenly, their passion was all-consuming, but what would happen when they finally confronted their truth about their past? Okay, so this is like a revenge romance, guys. I like revenge romance. I like it when they have a childhood history together, especially if she was bullied by him and then he realized his mistake and then he tries to apologize and stuff like that. So I think I would like this one too. Anyway, I love modern romance, especially Miles and Boons modern romance. It's always interesting, it's always straight to the point. Okay, so the next is A City Cinderella, guys. Who doesn't love a Cinderella story? So this is still by Miles and Boons, and the author is Catherine George. It's modern romance. I'm going to read the back now. A sparkling new novel from Catherine George. Okay, so Lucas Tennant is a wealthy bachelor, city banker. He likes his flat clean, new and empty, and he wants a life without complication. Emily Weiner, she's broke, she's jobless, and not in the mood for men. All she wants is some peace and quiet to work on her but their paths collide when Lucas comes home sick to find Emily is cleaner, using his flat as a study. Irreplaceable and infuriating, Luca is no longer Prince Charming but independent, irrepressible Emily makes a very unusual Cinderella. Okay, everybody knows this Cinderella story. She's poor, she's hustling, she's a worker, and the prince finds her. So to me, I feel like the fact that she's hustling or she's working to make a living doesn't really make her fit into the Cinderella story. But then the part of the Cinderella that works is that she's the housekeeper and he's the owner of the house. So I definitely want to read this City Cinderella. It's going to be super fun, guys. Okay. So the next is Mistress of the Sheikh. It's been a while I've read the Sheikh novel, so and you can see that desert is at the front cover. So the book is by Sandra Mayton, and it says a mistress or a revenge. So I'm going to read the back now. Sheikh Nicholas al-Rashid, hailed in his homeland as the Lion of the Desert, portrayed by the press as an elegant savage. Amanda Bennis is the beautiful stepdaughter of Jonas Baron, an interior designer commissioned to refurbish Nick's Rashid already luxurious Manhattan apartment. Just why does Nick become intent on making Amanda his mistress? Does he really want her for herself or to have revenge? Okay, so this might be a revenge romance, but we can see that it's just a Sheikh story of wanting a mistress and then falling in love. I don't know how it's going to go, but the fact that there's a twist of revenge in this story, I think is going to be something I would love to read, and I'll definitely do it like a book review of each of these books for you guys to see. Okay, and then I don't know if I mentioned to you guys, apart from Betty News, Emma Darcy is also one of my favorite authors, and I have this one, The Billionaire Bridegroom. Okay, so this is by Emma Darcy, bedded by the billionaire. When Serena, I'm going to read the back now. When Serena's engagement to a wealthy property developer ends, she vows to avoid rich men. As a hairdresser, she clearly wasn't good enough for her fiancé, which is exactly what she overhears Austrian tycoon Nick Moretti comment at the glamorous party. Furious with Nick, Serena has a shock when a new job brings her into daily contact with him. Though she is determined to teach him a lesson, now she's shaken by the sexual chemistry between them and the passionate relationship that they develop. But surely the near bridegroom wants a high society bride. Okay. High society bride, feeling inferiority because she feels like she's not good enough for him. We can see that in a past relationship. I feel like this is going to be a good read. I keep saying that because of, I love modern romance and how straightforward they are, especially these short ones. Okay, so I just can't wait to see what Nick is going to do to elevate Serena's belief that she's not good enough. Okay, and this is the last book on my modern romance read. Is Alexandro's Revenge. It's by Anne Marta. Okay, it says where seductions can settle old scores. 2 years ago in Miami, Abigail LinkedIn spent one unforgettable night with irresistible, enigmatic Alejandro, but malicious lies forced them apart, and Abby returned to England determined to erase Alejandro from her mind. Now back in Miami again, under tense circumstances, Abby has to face her one-time Latin lover once more. The fire of the passion between them flickers just as strongly, but is Abby in danger of getting burned? Alejandro has forgotten the past, and revenge by seduction could not settle an old score. Okay, we can see that they had a relationship, like they had a one-night stand, and something came between them, and we have to see how this is going to play out. So I think I'm not so enthusiastic about reading this, but I definitely will read it because it's modern romance, and two, we can see that there's a mixture of revenge here, which is always very interesting, especially if it's somebody that you've known before and you feel like you have been hurt by that person. Okay, so guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Let me know which book you would like to read or which book you have read. So thank you for watching this video. Remember to like, to share, to subscribe, and notification button. I'll see you amazing people in the next video. Bye guys.